I'm Dr. Agnes Maigallo. I'm a counseling psychologist. Social isolation. It is a big threat. When you find yourself locked in the house, you are alone. And it is different from when you decide to be alone to reflect. No, there are people who have no friends. They're just living a lonely life. Loneliness is harmful to health, just as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Wewe if hauna marafiki, unaishi maisha ya upweke. Loneliness is living a life, maisha ya upweke, if I have to put it in Kiswahili. You are worse than someone who is spending their day smoking 15 cigarettes. Loneliness is a danger to both physical and mental health. The other thing is our toxic relationships. Who are your friends? Who do you socialize with? Most of the people we live with will keep criticizing you. They will never see the good side of you. Those people are poison. You try this, they'll see the bad side. You try this, they'll see God. They'll never see the good. They will always criticize everything you do. Everything you do. And you call those your friends? Those are people you avoid like poison. You run away from them because those are a threat to mental health. There are others who want to control your life, whether it's a spouse, whether it's a boss, whoever, they want to control your life. Those are also a threat to your life. They are a threat to your mental health. The others who gaslight you. What do I say by gaslighting? Gaslighting, these people will do things, negative things, and blame you for them. We have spouses like that. They'll do bad things, and then they blame you, and you start to feel like you can never be good. It is always you. You're always the bad one. You're always the bad one. That's a threat to your mental health. These people are not just annoying, because they are people who will never see the good side of you. You are talented, they'll never see your talent. There are people who will always, I don't know how to define that because there are so many, who will always see the bad, who want to make you look bad and want to control you. Those things are related. These people are just so damaging to your esteem. They are so damaging to your self-worth. They are so damaging to your dreams. They are your dream killers. They are a threat to mental health. The other one, the other threat or social threat is loss. Either grief or loss by death. When you lose a loved one, let's not pretend. It's painful. It's not good for our mental health. We need to heal from that loss. There's one we take for granted. And there's one we've normalized that it is okay. Divorce. Divorce is very, very painful. And I'm talking from my experience. Very painful. Because when you got into this relationship, you didn't go and get into this relationship with the intention of divorce. More so when you got married. It is a big loss, not only to yourself, but even to the children. So when we normalize divorce, when we make it look like it is okay, many people who are divorced are bleeding from within. They are really bleeding. They need help. Because healing from divorce, it's just similar to healing from loss by death. Whether it is a divorce you wanted, but I don't think anybody wakes up and say, I want to divorce. It is a situation that forced people to divorce. Whether it is a divorce that took you by surprise, you need to heal. And I think I will do a podcast on how you need to heal from divorce. Loss of job. When you lose a job, you lose your source of livelihood. It is a threat to your mental health. And even something that we take for granted, losing the version of yourself you loved. There is the you. There is the version of you that you love. And as we get older and get life challenges, there's that part of us that we lose. It is important we try to recover it or accept the loss. The other thing is work stress, workplace stressors, impossible workload. Umepewa kazi mingi, so much workload. My friend, that's a threat to your mental health. There is another one that we take so lightly. I have discovered it when I went to work somewhere. Very little workload, hyper-stress. People talk of stress based on so much workload. Even too little workload can be a stressor. It can be a threat to your mental health. Imagine spending the whole day, you go to the office or to your place of work, you've been busy the whole day doing nothing and you can't leave that place. I want to tell you, it is stressful. So much as too much workload is a threat to mental health, so very little workload is also a threat to mental health. That's how you find some people disappearing from their workplace and going to take alcohol so that they feel to cover that empty gap. So, as employers, you need to ask yourself, are my employees getting adequate workload? Not very little, not so much, because that's a threat. The other one is bullying or moral injury. When someone, let me just look at moral injury. Moral injury is when people force you to act against your values. Let's say, for example, you are working in an institution and one of your values is you hate is corruption. And then you're in a situation where you work, you need to participate in corruption. That can be a serious threat to your mental health. Then there is academic pressure, more so for young people. The other thing is money. I don't have to overemphasize how money is a threat to our mental health. When you have debts, when you are poor, you don't know when you can pay your rent, you don't know whether you can eat. All those things lead to chronic, intense, chronic stress. Money is. I tell people, most of the people with money, they can solve almost all these other stresses. So money problems is a social threat that we need to work on.